Hello again, Avatlis. How we doing? It's Peter here once again from Bowmore Feis Ile from Lucci's Whiskey Bar, and I must apologise. I've not had a chance to get some videos done. The place has just been absolutely crazy, which is great for business, of course. And I've met so many new people, new friends. You know, the whiskey world is really growing, and the whiskey family around the world is really just—it's an amazing group of people. The whiskey family, honestly, it's just unbelievable. And it's nice to see so many people still coming all this way to Scotland and then all the way to Islay. It's amazing. So big thank you to all you guys that are willing to travel all that way and come to this beautiful island for some beautiful whiskey. But tonight, I've been thinking we need to do something special. And this bottle was one of the Feis bottles. For me anyway, this was the best Feis bottle done this year. Price point, quality, it is outstanding. So tonight we're going to be talking about this beautiful bottle of Bowmore. This one was released exclusively on the day for their Feis Day. Now, Bowmore really hit it out this year. Bowmore really, not just Bowmore, there was a few other guys that really hit the mark. Bruichladdich, but I haven't always hit the mark. But Bowmore really hit the mark. They really hit it this year. And they were quite early releasing some of the first two bottles. So obviously they're 100% malting floor. It was a 9-year-old this year, PX, and it was outstanding. Price point, roughly like £100. But for a single cask, that's a no-brainer. A 14-year-old Missouri Virgin Oak, which was also like £140. It's nothing. Absolute fantastic value for quality. And then they dropped this. Honestly, this stuff, I've tried it already, but I've been dying to do a video on it. This is a 1998. It's cask number 582. There was roughly only about 170 bottles of it. This bottle is number 39, and I love this, by the way. Look at that bottle, handwritten. That is what it should be. This is a big yes from me, because this bottle is growing on me now, the shape of the style, especially the two new bottles they released for the travel retail, the two 20-year-olds. The bottle's a bit broader, a bit more chunky, and it just looks great. But this, I mean, handwritten, when it was distilled, when it was bottled, what kind of cask it is, the number of the bottle, and the number of the cask, and the alcohol content, all written, all handwritten on the bottle. That is the way a bottle of whiskey, especially a single cask, should be. It should give you all the info on the bottle. Never mind a wee pamphlet and that you've got to open. It's a bit fiddlety, you know. It's a bit of a nuisance. It's written on the bottle here. Fantastic. It looks great. But this is full-term bourbon for 28 years. When I hazard a guess how much this cost, you would not be anywhere close, I bet you. Don't get me wrong. I struggled to get a bottle at first. And thankfully, a friend of mine from Germany was willing to sell me his. I did pay a bit of a pretty penny for it. But fortunately, there was about 20 bottles left, because you had to be either on the VIP tasting or the garden party to get any of this, to get a chance to buy this bottle. So thankfully I got some at the cost price. So I have it on the bar for its original price by the dram, which is great because it means people can afford to buy it. The original price of this bottle was £400. Yes, you heard me right, £400. That is nothing for a 28-year-old single cask, 1998 pure term bourbon, cask strength 50.4% alcohol. That is a no-brainer. £400. I mean, there was another bottle released during the Feis that was 31 years old. It's only 3 years older than that, and it was like £2,800. I mean, that is, you're going to snap that up anytime. And it's not just that, the quality of it is absolutely fantastic. So this year, yet again, there was some distilleries just hit the mark. Some again missed it, unfortunately. Hopefully next year they'll look at it a bit more and go, right, okay. I mean, because whiskey's made for drinking. You know, when it gets too expensive, people are not going to want to open it. But I mean, here at Lucci's Whiskey Bar, of course, we'll open everything. Whiskey's made for drinking. So tonight, this is what we're going to be doing. So with no further ado, let's get it open. There we are. So yeah, 28 years old, £400. You don't get much better than that, I'm afraid. And of course, they sold out. They sold out everything. The first bottle, the 9-year-old, the 14-year-old, the 28-year-old, everything gone. That's the way it used to be. And that's the way it needs to continue. We have been talking about it for years, that the prices have just been a bit crazy. But now that one, look, I mean, it really sticks to the glass, this one. It really hugs it well. Honestly, the nose on that is just, it's fruity, it's vibrant, it's tropical fruits though. Marzipan, it's just, and it's very, the alcohol doesn't come through in it, it's very light, it's very gentle. Honestly, it's just, I mean, never mind drinking, just the nose on this is absolutely fantastic. So you've got that. For me, I always say it's like peppermint, but Bowmore always say it's eucalyptus. You know, so that's, you know, what they get through, that's what's on their professional tasting notes. But for me, it's very kind of peppermint. You can say what they say, eucalyptus, it's fresh, it's tropical fruits, marzipan. It's just, honestly, it's a beautiful nose, but the flavour, it's a whole new ball game. Slainte, guys. To all my friends out there, for all you guys that have helped me over the years, and you guys that are still helping me. I mean, some of these bottles, I couldn't get them. Some of these bottles, I just couldn't get my hands on if it wasn't for guys like you guys. You know who I'm talking about, likes of Oliver, Martin Brednall, Ziggy, all you guys, the guys from Sweden, you know, Anders and Patrick, and all you guys. I know, I honestly, I have so much to thank you guys for, because you guys helped me get these bottles I just couldn't get. And I get them, we get them on the bar, we get them open and we try them. That's what it's all about. Whiskey is about drinking. You know, it's about enjoying and sharing. So, slainte, guys. Hope you're all staying well and safe. And again, thank you guys for a wonderful Feis. Feis 2026 was an absolute brilliant year. One of the best in my eyes. Some of the best bottles as well. For me, this bottle was the best bottle of the Feis. Slainte, guys. Oh, honestly, that's so fruity. It burst with fruit. It's also got that a wee bit, it's got a tiny bit of medicinal purpose behind it, which is unusual for Bowmore, but they get it. They always get it in their old bourbons. I don't know if you remember that medicine you used to get as a child, but it's got a gentle scent of that when you had a cold. It's beautiful though, and the whiskey, it doesn't hit the same because the medicine wasn't good, but it's got that essence of it. It's tropical fruits, it's vibrant, very zesty, very fruity. The Bowmore classical flavours really come through in this. You know, you've even got a touch of the Parma nearly floral flavour coming through, but very subtle. It's very subtle. It's not in your face. It's not overpowering it. But we always have to try it twice, don't we? Just to make sure. Slainte, guys. Second time, it's always much more flavour. The flavour really comes through. The alcohol, honestly, you wouldn't think that was cast in. You could easily devour that. It's so easy to drink. I don't know if you can see that. It never does it justice to come. Well, you can. Look how oily that is. And that really comes through on it. It's nearly like a liqueur. It's very thick, very chewy. Absolutely fantastic. It's right into the gums. So, I mean, this for me, £400, 28-year-old, single cask, 1998. You don't get much better than that. We need to see more of that. That is what people want. People want to try really good whiskey for a fair price. And Bowmore hit it right. Bowmore hit the nail right on the head through Feis. That's why it sold out. And that's what we're talking about. That's what the consumers have been looking for. And thankfully, Bowmore have looked at that and said, yeah, let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to what we used to do. And this is what they're coming out with. So, hats off to Bowmore. So from Peter here, from Bowmore Hotel, from Lucci's Whiskey Bar, enjoying an absolute beautiful, elegant 28-year-old single cask Bowmore pure bourbon for Feis 2026. Slainte, guys. Hope you're staying well and staying safe, and I'm sure we'll catch you very soon in Lucci's Whiskey Bar for a wee dram or two. Slainte, guys. Stay well, stay safe.